So guys, yesterday we learned about inherited traits. Remember, traits are genes or characteristics that we get from our parents. They could be genetic. So some of the features, remember, were our eye colors, our nose, our hair color, and sometimes our height. So what I want you guys to do today is that you guys are going to observe one of your parents and you're going to compare and contrast yourself. Remember, comparing is when we're looking for similarities, and contrasting is when we're looking for differences. Exactly. So I'm going to compare and contrast myself to my father. My father, unfortunately, is not here today, so I will actually use a picture of his. And you guys feel free to use a picture and post it on Seesaw as well. So I'm going to put my dad and I here and there. Okay? So I want you guys to look very closely and use your magnifying glass to see, what traits did I get from my parent, whichever are you using, and see, how do we look different? How do we do this? How do we look the same? So I'm going to look at my pictures. One thing that my father and I have in common, a trait that I got specifically from him and not from my mother, is my nose. So I'm going to write that under my compare. Why? Because that's the similar trait that we have. So remember, compare is where you write your similarity. So, and we have to write in complete sentence, and always remember your capitalization and your period. So I'm going to start my sentence by saying, a similar trait that my father and I share is our nose. I'm going to add one detail in regards to our nose, so why they're the same. Our nose, sorry, Miss Happy made a mistake. Our nose are both long. Okay, so what is the similarity in this sentence? That we both have the same nose. Why? Because they're both long. Now, I'm going to look at the picture. You're going to look at your parents. I'm going to look at the picture and I'm going to see, what do my father and I have different in contrast to each other? So, one big thing that we have different is that my father has blue eyes and I have brown eyes. So, just like we did here, I'm going to write a sentence but under the contrast, because now I'm discussing the differences. So I'm going to say a different trait that my father and I share is our eye color. Now you're going to give your reason or your detail as to why you say it's a contrast or difference. His eyes are blue and mine are brown. So this is my contrasting sentence where I'm going to say what is different between my dad and I. A different trait that my father and I share is our eye color. His eyes are blue and mine are brown. Make sure you have your magnifying glass and you're observing your parents very closely when you're looking at yourself and them, so you could come up with a similarity and a difference in regards to trait. And if you want, you could post up pictures. And I actually got this idea from Joscati. Thumbs up, Joscati, for giving me the idea. I can't wait to see your work. Bye.